Hi, I'm Brandon Del Campo.
I'm Joanna Zeiger, and today we're going to teach you how to run like an Olympian.
Joanna Zeiger is an Olympian. She's 4th in the Sydney Games in triathlon, and she is also a 2-time marathon Olympic trials runner, as well as a half Ironman 70.3 world champion.
Brandon Del Campo ran track at UCLA. Now he's just trying to get rid of this muffin top so he can run fast again. And he's a 70.3 world champion. In his
Amateur.
age group. Amateur. All right, so this exercise is called cross crawling, and the start position is lying on your back with your arms at your side. Now, the reason why we're doing this is to, let me say it again. All right, we're going to be doing this for a couple of reasons. Number one, when you're running, your hips are like a seesaw. One goes up and the other goes down, and your arms are also swinging, so when the left leg comes up, the right arm goes forward, and when the right leg goes up, the left arm goes forward. So this exercise is going to try and mimic this motion and try and build some strength in the hips, and will also give you an opportunity to see if you have one leg that kind of comes in, or if you have a foot that turns out. You'll be able to notice that in this exercise. So like I said, you're going to start by lying down with your feet out, arms at the side, and then the motion is going to be bringing the right knee up. Okay, it's going to start with the left leg and the right arm at the same time, and then you're going to come down and go with the other.
Now, should I be doing it like that?
There you go.
Okay.
And so you're going to start with about 10 reps on each side and hopefully build to about 20. So let's examine Brandon's form while he's doing this.
This will be exciting.
So stop right there. Wait, come. So look at what's happening here. Well, stay where you are. So his knee is coming in, but look where his foot is. So you want to keep the leg straight like that. Okay, so he's coming in like this. So if he's doing this during this exercise, you can imagine what he's doing while he's running. All right, let's go to the other side. Same thing. Let's try and get this foot out just a little bit. There you go.
Right. And when you do that, you can feel more of a stretch in your adductor, and I don't know, just...
Okay, the other thing that you really want to make note of when you're doing this is to try and keep your hips level. So you can see on this side, Brandon's hip is coming way up. And so if we were to draw a line across his pelvis, it would be going downhill. So get that hip down.
Kind of like my running. Okay.
All right, so let me get on the floor and demonstrate.
You make it look like you don't need it.
That's because I've done a lot of these.
Yeah. How many of these are we going to be doing?
Well, you want to start off with 10 on each side and build to 20.
Now what about...
And this is also a really good abdominal exercise. If you're doing this correctly, you'll really feel your lower abs working. So you get a lot of benefits from this. You get some hip strength, you get to practice this contralateral motion, and you get to work your lower abs.
And what about your lower
back? A lot
back?
of bang for your buck. Your lower back should be flat on the ground. If you're feeling your lower back, you're not doing it right.
So if my lower back is flat on the ground, I have a hard time getting this straight leg to go down.
That's because you're very tight in your psoas.
Right. So so people that are tight like that, what's the alter, how do you alter
well, that's an exercise for another day.
But I mean, how do you alter this one? So do it, because if I bend my leg, it'll stay down.
Well, you don't want to bend your leg. Just, there you go.
Boing. So I guess my lower leg is just not going to be
all the way on the ground.
But maybe someday.
Maybe if you keep doing it.
Maybe someday. And what about the arms here?
You want them straight overhead.
Straight overhead. This is a lot of bang for your buck. It looks easy, but it's not. I'm sure she'll put like 30-pound weights on her ankles and arms, down the road. So.
All right, so the reason why we're doing this is to strengthen the hip and prevent hip injuries. And why else? Because function equals fast.
And because she said so. All right, so today we're going to be doing a stretch, right?
Yep, today we're going to do a stretch because
Function equals fast.
Function equals fast. A lot of runners complain about really tight hamstrings and calves. So today we're going to do a stretch. It's going to try and open up the hamstring and get a little bit better of alignment of the hip and the hamstring and the knee.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the biggest complaints when I was running. Now it's just, you know, I'm too heavy to run that fast. But let's try and do something here, okay?
Well, let's get the
All right.
hamstring loose.
Let's see if we can do that.
And then you can do it.
Okay.